843 TV, where the Low Country comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. Today we're in the studio and we have a very special guest, a familiar face, Mr. Frank Soule, the Executive Director of the Island Recreation Association. Always exciting to talk with you.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate being here today.
Well, it's been a full year since you've been in your new facility, which is unbelievable, of course. Tell us how it's going.
Well, you know, it's been more exciting. It took 14 years in planning, 2 years of construction, and we opened a little bit over a year ago. And the public response has been outstanding to what we have. As I was talking a little bit earlier to everybody in here, is that we're averaging over 500 people a day that are coming. And that's between people coming to work out, people swimming, after school programs, people using the meeting room, people coming for exercise classes, youth basketball programs. So things have been really exciting there. And I think the one thing that we also spoke about earlier is that really the rec center is really, although our key focus are children, we've really seen a broad base of all Islanders come to our facility now. We have lots of seniors coming to work out. We're probably averaging about 150 people a day plus coming just to work out. Meaning when I say work out, as you remember from our tour a couple years ago, upstairs we have a walking track, and then we have a TRX machine, but we also have cardio machines, weight machines, and other things upstairs where people can get fitness in. But one thing that's really neat about our building is that we have what's called well beats. And as we go into virtual mode, you're going to see probably less and less people out there doing the instruction, meaning the jazzercise teachers and we're going to go more virtual. We have what's called well beats. So if we all wanted to go do a spinning class, we could all come to the rec center and plug in a couple numbers and get on the spin bikes that we have and take that class together. And we don't have to figure out our time with an instructor, or we can just come do it. So that's really kind of a lot of the really what I call neat components for what we have. But we also have a great teen room. Our teen room's designed so people don't have to, it's all about physical fitness. So it's not like being on the phone. And some days I lose my staff and they're all in there at lunchtime. But they're working out, and we have this really kind of neat. There's a neat thing. It's a video game, but the only way the video game keeps going if you keep riding the bike. So,
wow. What an incentive!
This is like state of the art. I mean, the technology is here. I love that idea.
Yeah. So, and it's really kind of, those are all kind of things that we've seen huge success with. And one thing I still call, why I'm here today is to talk about it. I still have friends of mine that I see, well, I haven't been there yet. And that's the thing that we really want to get people to, because we open at 6 o'clock in the morning, we close 8 o'clock at night. The pool opens at 5:30 in the morning, and that also closes at 8 o'clock. So we have lots of time for people to come and work out, or take a class, or be in water aerobics and other things like that. So it's really been kind of exciting, but just the overwhelming support is unbelievable.
So let me ask you this, because the facility sounds amazing. Now, programming, like you just said, I was going to ask you about pool programs. We have aquatics and things like that. They have a lap lanes, and so people want to do laps, and so it's all sort of controlled. Time for certain activities, or?
Yeah, our schedule's online at our website, which is islandreccenter.org, and it has all the scheduling, not only with the pool, but it can tell you how to register when things are going to happen. So that's really kind of exciting. But the pool is really we have a dome that's up and over the pool, so we have year-round swimming, which we didn't have when we first opened up all those years ago, which is really kind of neat. But part of the remodeling process is that we put locker rooms out on the pool deck, which weren't before. You just have to run out of the
inside, right?
You have to run out of the pool, run into the bathroom, and get changed. You don't have to do that anymore. But we have offices out there, and with the dome, it's really great. We have 8 lanes. Right now, probably in the morning, we have half the lanes being used by water aerobics, the other half being used by lap swimmers. So the pool's really kind of multi-scheduled for those type of activities. Local swim teams in there, H2A program. So we're busy. We're probably have about, out of the 500, probably about 150 to 175 people this time of year are actually at the pool swimming or taking a class.
Well, a very exciting addition has been the new playground. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, thanks to Rose Fody and the Children's Relief Fund and the Kiwanis Club. I hate to use phase 2, but part of our efforts was always to build a accessible playground. When I say accessible, that means children and adults in wheelchairs or walkers or whatever can still come out onto the playground and be part of that and utilize the facility. It's a $500,000 playground. It has what I call board and play, which is a rubberized surface. Most playgrounds have the sand or mulch or other things. If you were to come out there, you'd be able to walk around. It's like sponge, and it's really kind of neat. But it's a playground. In the morning, we have a conference room there next to it, and I look out there in the morning, 8 o'clock, there's moms out there playing. They've dropped their older children off at school. They're coming over to the playground. After school, we use it for the after school program. The playground's busy all the time. And really, it's more of a destination. It's kind of created a second reason, a second reason for people to come to the rec center is that really is the playground. And we've seen a lot of that, and with the help of the Children's Relief Fund and the help of the Kiwanis Club, we were able to raise some money for the playground along with the town of Hilton Head. So it's been kind of neat, but it's really been a great addition to our building. So we have one large element to go, which is a rock wall inside the building, and with the efforts that we have with Van Lanningham Rotary Club and some other people who help us raise money, we'll be there.
I don't know. I'm really excited. This is the first, I'm new to the island, and I love the whole idea, and I'm definitely going to come see the facility, but it sounds state of the art, and there's everything to do for everybody.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us, Frank. We appreciate that.
Yep.
We'll be right back with more 843 TV.